What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. However, this is not a reaction video. This is, as you see, or if you saw in my post, this will be more serious, personal video. So, I'll just go ahead and get right into it. I'm still wasting time. So, first off, let me start with, okay, you caught me. You got me. I'm guilty. So, I have a severe sleep apnea. So, I've had a handful of sleep studies done to where, if you don't know what that is, they hook you up to a bunch of machines and wires and computers, and then they monitor you sleep through the night. I stopped breathing in 1 hour over 100 times. I just stopped breathing completely when I'm asleep. So, therefore, and yes, for those of you who want to ask, I do have a CPAP machine. However, I don't use it because it suffocates me, and I guess I'm just stubborn. But if you know anything about sleep, after a couple hours you enter a REM cycle, rapid eye movement. Well, that's where you really get your rest and your rejuvenation from. That's usually where people do their dreaming and so forth and so on. Usually people average about 3 REM cycles a night, which is the optimum amount of sleep that they say that you need. And I don't even enter a REM cycle because I stopped breathing so many times that by the time I would enter a REM cycle, I wake up. So, let's say I go to bed at midnight, 12 o'clock. Okay, boom, I'm asleep. By 1:30, I'm for sure waking up. Guaranteed. It's usually about 45 minutes I'm waking up. I wake up, sit up, get up, something. So I end up sitting up when I sleep a lot. I'm looking over at the bed, if you want to, because that's where, over there is where it is. So I sit up when I'm asleep on the edge of the bed, but again, I'll catch myself after a few minutes, and I'll wake up, then I'll lay back down, and then I'll wake up an hour later. So because of this, in 2016, 17, I think, I want to say 2016, I fell asleep driving, and I totaled my car, and I hit another car head on. The passenger of that, or the driver of that car, was completely fine. I had to get staples in my head here, but long story short about that, I ended up finally going to the doctor after a long while of battling with depression and stuff, leading up to a bunch of weight gain, and then I had my kid in 2013, and dealing with, I guess you could say, a baby mama drama. But we was together at the time, so girlfriend drama or whatever. We wasn't married. But anyway, so there's this whole stint, whatever. I gained a lot of weight, got very unhealthy. I got up to 400 pounds, and then I was on my way home from work where I was DJing at a bar, and I fell asleep at the wheel at like 6 in the morning less than a quarter mile from my house. You could see my house if you just looked up the hill. So, I went to the doctor, found out, A, I had low testosterone. The lowest they had ever seen from someone under 85 years old. Yeah, it was basically minute. Like, I had none. So that was causing the depression and the weight gain and all that, which led to the sleep apnea, which then all my friends would say I would be talking to them and I would fall asleep and like I'll be out. We they'd be driving down the road. I'll be in the passenger seat. They're talking to me, and I answer them 1 second, and the next second I don't respond. They look over, I'm asleep. And this happens a good bit, and it still happens a lot. And the doctor basically told me that I have a mild form of narcolepsy that I have developed at some point. It's not like full on to where I'm out. But because of the sleeping, the lack of sleep, on top of all the other health issues that I guess, and then it just, something developed to where I'm so tired all the time that I have somehow developed that narcoleptic behavior. And if you watch my videos very closely, I've tried to hide it because I didn't want to say nothing. But some videos you can tell that I'll all of a sudden I'll be listening to, and I'll be there, and then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, I try to play it off as if I was just like deep in the music, but in reality, it's it's me and the narcoleptic behavior that my brain has developed. It's just when I get still, my mind goes sleep time, and it just shuts down, and it's very hard to catch myself. Sometimes I have actually done some reaction videos for you guys, and I completely screwed it up. Like, I went to watch it back, and then all of a sudden I'm like full on asleep, and I don't remember falling asleep. I was just jamming to the music, and then all of a sudden, or watching along, and then I'm out and I'm snoring. Now, I bring this up because there was just a comment on one of my videos to where, I'm not gonna say who, but if you said it, you know who you were that said it. Um, and there may have been more because once I kind of, well, okay, so basically it said that how disrespectful I was, that I'm stoned out of my mind, that I can't even stay awake, and I should, basically in a nutshell, I'm a terrible person because I'm so stoned. I can't even give the respect that the band deserves for being so stoned out of my mind and just being incoherent and just completely fucked up on camera. And so and then they said they would not watch any more of my videos, and also commented about the Mars video from Liliac that I did because the comments was muted, saying I'm glad YouTube muted the comment section, which I muted the comment section because it started getting a little out of hand, talking about the solo, the whole the eruption thing, and to prevent any arguing on my channel for anybody for any reason, I just decided to just cut the comment section because I don't like negativity. So, and I didn't want to just delete people's comments, certain people's comments. So I just shut the whole thing down. Conversation over. Let's forget about it. Here's my reaction. And so I felt like I had to put this out for the person that made that comment and everyone else. If you've seen me in some of my videos, it happens. And you can find it when it does. I try so hard to not do it, because if I do it, I've ruined a reaction, and I can't redo that song again, because then it's not a genuine reaction, because I just listened to it and then I screwed it up by falling asleep. So then I have to start it back over and react again. It's not, what am I going to do, act out the same skit that I did in the first original video to pretend like it's real this time? No. So I'd rather not put it out. And honestly, that is why I haven't put out any more of the BTS that show they was doing, where I was doing the episodes, because I watched I started doing 2 episodes per video, and it got to the point where I could not get through the video, because also when I do these, I have to do these at night, because the way that the house is and the people that live in it, I can only do my videos Eastern Standard Time between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. So it's really late at night I have to do this. But I also have to be awake during the day to take care of everything I have to. So 10, 11 o'clock, I'm awake in the afternoon, or in the just before noon. I'm awake, and then I'm up until my girlfriend goes to work at 10. That way I can have the room and won't be no distractions or anything. And she comes home at 7. Well, I usually can't make it fully until she gets home. So I try to go to bed about 4, because if I wake up after I get up about 10, 11, that's 6 hours of full sleep, but I get about 3 hours total, and that's usually what I function on. So I get about that 3 hours, and then I'm up for the whole day, and then I gotta go all day doing my thing until finally at night I can do the videos. And this has got me to the point to where it's hard for me to do my videos, because I'm so tired that I start falling out. And a lot of the times, that's why I don't do as much videos as I could, because I'm so exhausted that I try to do a reaction, and by the time I even get set up, I'm falling asleep. Like, I don't know if you can see, if you watch closely a few videos back, I had, is it here, a scar. So I got this bump here. Well, I actually had a cut right here, because I don't know if you can't really see it, kinda see, but in my bathroom, which is there, I was in there, I just used the bathroom, I washed my hands, and I was standing there drying my hands, and while I was drying my hands, standing there, I fell asleep standing up. and I fell forward, and there's a window there, and my head hit the corner of where the window starts. So it was like boom. So I hit that corner, and it cut me right here. Um, I have been standing there taking a leak. I have been peeing, and then while I'm peeing, will I will fall asleep, and I will fall forward. I've caught myself. I'll fall forward into the toilet in the back of the stuff that is on the toilet. I have fell out of the shower a few times from falling asleep. I only fell asleep that once driving because I have a rule now. When I leave, I make sure I have Red Bull with me, and I make sure I'll pull over now if I won't drive if I know I can't, because I know after I wrecked I now know my limit. So um well, like I said, I sit up in the bed. I will fall out of the bed, and I will just fall forward. And I don't like sleeping with the bed lifted. I like the mattresses on the ground. I like being closer to the ground, and my girlfriend does too. So when I sit up, it's just enough for me to sit up, boom, for my knees to be like kind of perfect angled. But then I'll fall forward, and I will fall, and I'll hit my head on the wall, because there's a wall like 2.5 foot in front of my bed. Like it's like a foot away from my knees when I'm sitting there. Um, yeah, it's crazy. So I know this is a long video just to explain all that, and I'm really technically not even done, but I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not stoned out of my mind whenever I'm on here. However, admittedly, I do smoke the marijuana. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. I do, but as you notice, I have never put it on camera. I don't talk about it. I don't. I don't come on here incoherent because I don't get to that point. Anyway, I'm just here to have fun making videos and have fun making videos for you guys. Because those of you that have nice and positive things to say, I enjoy it, because I don't know, I don't really have much going on currently in my life. So I got my girlfriend, she lives here with me, and my son, he lives with his mom mainly. I see him when I can, when he's out of school and stuff. Um, and then I don't really have family. I got a couple friends that don't do anything in public, so I really don't. So I found YouTube, and I started enjoying doing it. So when I saw that comment, it was like, wow, okay. It bothered me because I'm not doing any of that. I don't want to disrespect any band, anybody. I'm only here to find good music to pay them respects. That is the reason I started the channel, because I wanted to find some new music that was out there that I've never heard. And I thought, maybe if I find a couple, maybe I'll find some people online like you guys that are suggesting me some more new stuff. So yeah, and also, I don't know how many of you are going to see it, but okay, I understand. I have to say this. This isn't really about my health or nothing, but a lot of you are fussing about the BTS video I did of Jen was a fan made video. I'm sorry that was an accident. I didn't know. I went. I typed in I typed in Jen yours. That video popped up, and I typed in Jen yours reaction. There was a couple reactions, top reactions that had that video. So I was like, okay, well, I was like, this doesn't look like who it's from, but maybe this is it. So I did it, and it's not the official. So my apologies. I'm sorry. I did not know that. But also at the same time, I'm sorry for that reason, but I'm not sorry because if someone likes them enough to make a video, their own personal video for that song, then they're a big fan. They're a big Army fan, and that's pretty cool. And I'm kind of proud to show off their stuff. Like, it's not just about finding new music. The fact that they put that together is awesome because that shows they have a talent and then a love for something. And they're not necessarily, when they're doing that, they're not trying to take away views from BTS. They want to show out their love for BTS and put their little, like, show that they love it. And here's what I want to contribute for my passion of it. That's what I see out of it. So that's why I reacted to a fan made video of BTS before, knowingly, because there's room on the internet for everybody. Like, I understand, Jen and BTS gets their money and whatever if we watch the official videos, which I went back and I watched it, so they got their money from me. I'm not making video money off of it, so no, I'm not making money off of the fan made one, and they're not making money off of theirs because it shows all BTS content. So I know they're not making money. So nobody's making money off of it. So we're just sharing the love, and that's what I'm trying so hard to keep awake. I made sure that I come into this with energy when I recorded at a certain time, where I knew I wouldn't have any risk of falling asleep. But I also knew I'd be talking a lot, so that helps. Oh, and I know some of you are going to also come out there and be like, try to give me fitness advice. Tell me I need to lose weight and this and that, and all that wouldn't be the issue. And yes, I know this. I was an Uber athlete back in my day. I caught a depression phase, gained a lot of weight, didn't care. Like, I know what I have to do, what I have to eat, what I have to work, what I got to do. So I just didn't want to see a million comments saying and suggesting diet plans or a workout plans, because that's not what this is about. So I hope the comment section isn't filled with that, but you can give some advice, but I know I started playing sports when I was 6 or 7 years old, and coaches pitched baseball, and I did not stop until I left high school. I played every sport. I played baseball, football, basketball. I played soccer. I played all of them for a team multiple years. So I used to live in the gym. I'm a gym junkie. If you look at who I subscribe to, I have so many workout people and bodybuilders and stuff and fitness gurus that I subscribe to. That's one of my passions is fitness. You look at me and you may not see it, but I got the boxing videos up. I don't know if you've seen. That's one of my things. I love fitness and I love MMA and boxing and all that. And my main thing is I don't have much self-motivation for myself because I don't really like myself. I'm more about helping other people. So that's why I always like to have someone to go to the gym with, because I can feel like I'm helping them work out, and then I just reap the benefits also, because I don't want to focus on me because I feel like I'm not worth that. And I know that's not the way to think, but that's just the way it is right now, and I'm trying to get over it. But until I can better my situation, which also, as you guys knew, probably don't know if you knew, I was working. I went back to Walmart for a couple days, and then I realized I have. I thought I didn't think it'd be that bad, but on top of my other problems, I have very bad carpal tunnel, and I have arthritis in both my hands. When I play my guitar now, I can only play a few minutes, and it's painful. When I play video games, I can only play a few minutes, and it's painful. I worked 2 days in the meat department, grabbing the bags out of the boxes, and I could not move my hands for a week. I cannot do that anymore. So I don't really have an income, unfortunately, or having to rely on my girlfriend's income and what little I can make on the side, because my health and my hands mainly are not allowing me to do anything. So that's why my outlet is YouTube right now. And yeah, so I'm, as far as my future now, I'm gonna try to get away from my health. Unless you got more questions, you can ask, and I'll answer. But I'm gonna continue grinding as much as I can on YouTube and making videos and making videos. I want to expand past reactions. I want to be like a content creator like crazy. I want to make short films. I want to make feature films. I want to make music videos. I want to make cartoons. I want to do video games. I want to do comedy. I want to do everything as far as on the creative YouTube level. So I have this crappy camera, this Logitech stupid webcam. It's not that great. My microphone's good. I got a SM58, and my audio interface is a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, so it's cool. But my camera is horrible, and it's just a webcam with a USB, so I can't do like short films and stuff like I want. But it works for this, so this is what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna keep y'all any longer. But I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to cause any drama. Uh, I don't want to disrespect anybody or any band. I only want to show the utmost respect for everybody and every band and everyone. Really, like, just, it's not my intention to disrespect anybody or to come on here belligerent and incoherent. But I do have some underlying medical conditions that you guys were not aware of, that I was hoping to keep it completely hidden, but it is the internet, so it's all going to come out eventually, I guess. Let's hope not everything. But yeah, so that's what's up. 30-minute conversation. That's wow. I did not expect to make a 30-minute video. I thought I'd talk 10 minutes and be done. Yeah. So that's it. So that's why I want to make this video, to let people know I don't mean any disrespect. Yeah, I just want you to understand where I'm coming from, and why my videos are the way they are. So, if you watched, I hope you watched. I think those of you that watched it all the way through, all 30 minutes, you're the real heroes. Like, for real. If you watched it all the way through, let me know. Tell me that you watched it all the way through, so I know who the real champs are. Like, if you're a fan of my content and you watch this all the way through, let me know, because I want to know who you are. I want to know all the people that really support me and want to watch my content. And yeah, other than that, like I always say, and everybody says, hit the like button, comment down below. I've said a lot, comment it back, whatever. Subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 2,000. That's going to be awesome. Believe it or not, I can't wait till I can get like paid sponsors. And the reason is not because of the money, because I'm so excited. I want to make commercials. That's one of my creative things. I got jingles in my head for when they're like, will you like do this product? I have jingles in my head and I have ideas for products and product placement, and like I wanted to go to school for advertising, so I'm really into that. So if I ever get one, I'm going to do some awesome commercials and some awesome sponsors and ads, and people will watch them because they're going to be entertaining, like Super Bowl commercials. So anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 2,000. That's awesome. And again, if you made it all the way through, let me know, because you're the real heroes. I love y'all. Thank you for understanding. And those of you that don't, I won't know who, but I'll know when my subscribers go down a little bit, if you didn't like what I had to say. But yeah, so 32 minutes, and that's the video. I will see y'all on my next reaction.